Okay, so I just wanted to give a quick update on our good friend Honey Dijon because it's not looking good. I guess the little guy was lying the whole time about nearly dying and whatnot. So the rumor was that he got popped on the job by someone at No Jumper. And this rumor hit the streets like wildfire. There was wide speculation going around because I guess Jala leaked the information to Rockstar 2800, even though he probably wasn't supposed to. And then, of course, Crip Jesus got involved and blew up the spot and started disclosing things and whatnot. And so it turned into this whole big thing, this big rumor that was going on. Come to find out, the little report card man was capping.
What?
And this is according to Three Fingers Wack, aka Wack 100. You see, Wack made an appearance on Figmunity World, Shame on You podcast, where he broadcasted inside information that would suggest that Dijon did not sustain injuries consistent with being popped. And so I want to show you what I mean. This is going to be the first clip. This is going to be Three Fingers Wack running his mouth about Dijon and how he's not all shot up and whatnot. Watch
this situation. Something happened. Woo, wah, wham. The nigga jumps up, unbuckles his pants, pull his pants down, and run out the building. I think that was his way of flashing everybody, bro.
Hell no.
I think he been having late night fantasies.
Hell no.
And he like, nigga, I'm finna show everybody these thighs.
So you said you seen a medical report.
So he go, listen, hold on. He goes, the shit going down.
Go ahead.
The press move happened. Whoa, whoa, you know, one thing you know about Adam, you ain't just finna squeeze that white boy. He like, yo, fuck you. Well, you know, let it run its course.
So he did try to get on.
Yeah, he tried to hit low and he tried to hit high. Adam like, let it run its course. So he like, I can pull the workers' comp, just boom. Adam like, I'm not doing that. You know that is a stubborn white boy. You are not finna squeeze that nigga. It's not gonna happen. Nigga, when the claim come back, it's denied. No, nothing.
So how the fuck he just hopping up out of nowhere with his pants pulled down? Probably, you know what I'm saying?
I told you he just come out the closet. I think it was a fetish.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is Three Fingers Wack is saying that Dijon has a fetish. Okay, I didn't know that. So this is a brutal and most vicious, most ruthless gangster. I've never heard someone of this street gangster level even say the word fetish. Like, that's pretty crazy. It seems like Wack really enjoys talking sex with the other guys on camera. It's really sort of off-putting, you know what I mean? And he's like enthusiastic as fuck. He's almost excited about it. He's like sitting around with these guys. He's saying, he got up, pulled his pants down, ran out the building, had his thighs out on Paru. I thought it was a fetish. I mean, this is a color commentary at this point, and he's not finished. He's going to continue to talk fetishes. Listen to this.
This from the community ain't got a fetish. Nigga, I want to jump up in front of a room full of street niggas and just flash everybody.
So his dick was out.
Well, I don't know, he a big nigga. I don't know, they say he had on some briefs that was like cut high, some shit. Right? I think he'd have did that to them.
So when you banned him, he can't come back.
Nah, bro.
He can't come back.
He
It's
tried
over.
to rob the building.
It's over.
Tried to rob the building, bro.
So he jumped up, dick was out, trying to get the building. He tried to get
Who was that? You failed. You got an F on the report card. He tried
and the nigga wasn't going
No, what was the lowest?
a dime.
What? A dime?
Yeah, it was the lowest. Then he went.
He didn't want to give him the dime?
Hell no, because
Okay, so that's enough. So Wack 100 says that Dijon tried to squeeze the 16 for some quick, easy cash. This is ridiculous. So, and this is third-party information too. Wack says that they said. He doesn't say that he saw. And so I have to take this with a hefty grain of salt and just assume that there's a layer of bullshit mixed in with this, because Three Fingers Wack is consistently full of shit. So I do not take this as like this is all alleged still at this point. This is all still rumors that carry the same weight as the preceding rumors. But this is really interesting that he's saying all this. And so I'm just wondering, so Dijon's just faking the whole thing, or did he get hurt, but the injury wasn't sufficient to claim workers' comp? Maybe he took a bullet fragment to the cheek. Maybe he got a powder burn. Okay, I really don't, I don't want to speculate too much here, but something definitely happened that made Dijon spring up out of his chair and drop his pants. So something's going on, and this we still haven't heard anything from the 16. The 16 barely even made a statement. I want to show you what the 16 had to say, and this is all we've got so far from the 16. Look at this.
Claiming that I got a lawsuit, which is news to me. But the person who was saying it is a person who has a whole shitload of outstanding lawsuits, plus a lawsuit that they lost in which they owe like $3 million. So I'm kind of confused how this person is celebrating when they're literally bankrupt. And no matter how much money they make on YouTube in any given month, it's just chipping away at the debt that consumed your entire life. And it's all you think about late at night. I can't say who told me, but I don't know. It's just like the last person I would ever think would have anything to say about my financial situation, since their financial situation is fucked.
Wow. Okay, so the 16 quickly denies that there's any lawsuit pending, but then he dedicates the remainder of this video to pointing out that T-Rel has lawsuits that he has pending or has lost or whatever. Either way, no one really cares. We care about the Dijon stuff, but the 16 doesn't want. And he also says that T-Rel's worried late at night about his lawsuit and stuff like that, when it's obvious that the 16 is worried about what T-Rel's doing. It's like it really bothers him. Look at this face he's making. This is the face of someone who's like really bothered by what someone said about him. Okay, and look at how awful he looks like Quasimodo's been on speed for the last 20 years. I'm not kidding. He looks like a fucking speed freak at this point. And so it's like obvious that when, he's dyeing his beard, he's flying to Turkey for discount hair transplants and stuff like that. He's sitting up late at night worried about going bald. Worried about getting old, worried about how his wife seems to only be attracted to black men that look nothing like him. And so the 16 is the one who's worried, I think. I think he sits up and worries about, I got to get money, I got to get more wealth, I got to, because if he doesn't have wealth, if he's not rich, if he can't make sure these women that he sleeps with aren't being paid, then I think that he knows he loses. Okay, and so he's always going to be the 16. That's a life sentence. Okay, that's a very serious life sentence. And so the 16 is extremely pathetic. I want to show you a clip, actually, of this woman who comes on the news, and this is like the woman everyone thinks is so hot. She's got a Clydesdale rear end and everything else. And so she gets asked the three questions, who would you kill, who would you have sex with, and who would you marry? And I want you to listen to the order she picks. Listen to this.
Go, you gotta answer, by the way.
This is your tryout right now.
Marry Adam.
Marry Adam, okay.
Fuck Sharp.
Oh.
And kill Break.
So she says that she would marry the 16 for his money, right? She doesn't have to fuck him. She does not have to have sex with him. That's not a part of the deal. It's fuck, marry, kill. So she wants to marry the 16 because he's got all that money, but she'd rather fuck Sharp, the guy who fucks torsos, okay? The tinkle guzzling, crane crushing, fucking old missile tits. Sharp Rob. He has more sex appeal than the 16. That's got to hurt. That's got to be tough. And so at any rate, Dejon Mustard Paul is not getting any money from the 16. He doesn't have a lawsuit. Allegedly, at this point at least, he doesn't have a lawsuit according to the 16. According to Three Fingers Wack, there's nothing going on. And basically where we're at with the situation is that Dijon's been let go from No Jumper as a result of this, which is highly interesting to me because I don't think that you can, as an employer, I don't think you can fire your employee for claiming workman's comp injury. I think that's actually illegal. So that's going to remain to be seen. And so from this point, Dejon Mustard's looking like a giant goof. I mean, what is he doing? He's walking around with crutches. They said he was in a wheelchair. He's not even injured, allegedly. But like, what's going on? Why would he fumble his entire career trying to get $10,000 out of the 16. The 16 won't even spend $10,000 on a hair transplant. He's flying to Turkey to get free ones. The 16 won't even spend $10,000 on himself. And Dijon thought he was going to squeeze the 16. That doesn't make any sense. And so his career's over. If he's not at No Jumper, his career is going to fizzle out into nothing. And it's so funny because he was actually starting to do well. He was becoming a fan favorite. He was winning a lot of people over. You know what I mean? Myself included. And so it's really sad that he chose this route because now he's fucked. So now he really, really has to go after a lawsuit here. I'm wondering if he's going to pursue the sexual harassment stuff or some other way of getting at the 16. I think it would be extremely funny to watch Adam get sued. And so that's where we're at. And another thing, he's not going to see his butt. I mean, he must be really depressed that he's not going to be able to see DW Flame anymore. Those two had real chemistry. I mean, it was almost romantic the way that these two sort of got lost in each other's eyes, it looked like. And so that's really sad. And I'm sure Dijon's really going through it about that. DW as well. They were really hitting it off. And now it's all over. So for the last part of this video, I would like to give the floor to Dijon to say goodbye to DW Flame. And so thank you guys all for watching this video, and enjoy the rest of this. So take it away, Dijon. This song is dedicated to the big, strong, handsome, zesty motherfucker DW Flame. He's a badass bitch. He's fine as fuck too. And I'm gonna miss you. And I just want to say I'm sorry for how things turned out, and I just wish I could take you with me. But just know that you'll always have an A+ in my report card and in my heart.